You don't own your car. Your car owns you. Every morning, you wake up, not because you're motivated, but because you have a payment due. And the scary part, you think that car made you successful, but it's quietly destroying your future. Asterisk picture. This? You're driving down the road, music loud, AC cold. People looking, and for a moment, you feel like you made it. Like you're finally someone. But let me ask you something. If that car disappeared tomorrow, would your life fall apart? Because for most people, the answer is yes. Not emotionally, financially. Asterisk, it starts simple. Everyone is doing it, so you sign the papers. Monthly payments, maybe 80,000 PKR. Sounds manageable. But wait, let's break it down. 80,000 per month equals 960,000 per year. Almost 10 lakh. On something that loses value every single day. Let that sink in. You're paying 10 lakh a year to become poorer asterisk. And you still think, this is normal? Asterisk, the car isn't the problem. It's everything around it. Fuel, insurance, maintenance, unexpected, repairs. Parking. Fines. Now your 80,000 EMI becomes 120,000 per month. That's 14 to 15 lakh a year, gone, silently. And here's the worst part, you don't even notice it, because it's spread out. Asterisk, this isn't about cars, it's about identity. You don't buy a car, you buy a version of yourself, the successful version, the respected version, the EMI version. But deep down, you know the truth. You didn't level up. You upgraded your image. Asterisk. Look around. Everyone has a nice car. Your friends, your cousins, your colleagues. Instagram.tiktok. It feels like you're behind. So what do? You catch up. Not financially. Visually. And that's where the damage begins. Because now you're not making decisions. You're reacting. Asterisk and reactions are expensive. Asterisk, you see someone your age driving a better car, and something inside you breaks. You don't say it, but you feel it. Why not me? So you stretch your budget, take a bigger loan, increase your EMI just to feel equal. But equality built on debt is fake. Let's do something scary. Let's say you spend 120,000 per month on your car. That's 1.44 million per year. Now imagine, instead of spending it, you invested it. Even at a modest return. In 10 years. That's easily 223 crore. For a car. That in 10 years will be worth almost nothing. You didn't just buy a car. You sold your future. Asterisk. Here's where it gets worse. Once you buy the car, you can't live the same life. Now you go to better restaurants. Better places. Better everything. Because your car demands it. Your lifestyle inflates, your expenses grow, but your income barely changes. And slowly, you start suffocating. Asterisk, but wait. The worst one is coming. Asterisk, it's not just money, it's pressure. Every month, that payment is waiting. You can't quit your job. You can't take risks. You can't breathe. Because one missed payment, and everything collapses. So now, you're trapped. Not by your job, but by your car. Asterisk, fast forward 5 years. Same car, less value. More problems, and you. Still paying, still stuck, still behind, while someone else, with a cheaper car, was investing, building, growing, and now they're actually rich. not just looking rich. Asterisk, there are two types of people. People who buy assets, and people who buy appearances. One builds wealth, the other builds pressure, and right now, you have to decide which one you are. Asterisk, because what I just told you isn't even the worst part. There's something even more dangerous. Something almost no one talks about, something that keeps people broke for life. And once you see it, you'll never look at cars the same way again. Asterisk, you thought the EMI was the problem. No, that's just the surface. The real damage is something you don't even see. Something that slowly rewires your entire life. And once it starts, it's almost impossible to escape. Asterisk, the moment you buy that expensive car, you lock yourself into a lifestyle. Not physically, not mentally. Now you have to maintain an image. You can't downgrade. You can't go back. Imagine this. You're used to pulling up in a shiny car, now suddenly you switch to something simple. What happens? People noticed. They question. They judge. And that fear keeps you stuck. Asterisk. So let me ask you, did you buy the car? Or did you buy a prison? Everyone says the same thing. I'll manage. My income will grow. This is temporary. But reality, most people's income doesn't grow fast enough. But their expenses, they grow instantly. The moment you commit to a high EMI, you've already spent your future income. Before you even earned it. Asterisk, here's the most dangerous cost. The one you never see. Let's say your car costs you $120,000 per month. Now imagine an opportunity shows up, a business idea, an investment, a chance to level up, but you can't take it because your money is already locked. Into metal, into tires, into something that sits idle 90% of the time. Asterisk, think about that. You're broke, but your money is parked outside. Asterisk, you tell yourself, I deserve this. I worked hard. This is my reward. But, let's be honest, is it a reward if it increases your stress? Is it a reward if it limits your freedom, or is it hoost, a very expensive distraction? Asterisk, here's how it really unfolds. First, the car. Then fuel prices rise. Maintenance hits. Unexpected repairs. Now your savings start shrinking. So what do you do? Credit card. Small loan. Borrow from friends. And slowly, without realizing it, you enter a cycle where you're always catching up. Never getting ahead. Asterisk. Let's jump ahead 0.10 years. Same mindset. Different car. Because the old one, you upgraded. Again, and again, and again, each time thinking, this one will make me feel complete. But, it never does. Now calculate this. 3 car cycles in 10 years. Each costing millions. That's easy. 4 to 6 crore burned. Not invested. Not grown. Burned. Asterisk, and for what? Approval? Validation? A few looks on the road. Asterisk, there's something people don't tell you. Real wealth is quiet. The truly rich, they don't need to prove anything. But the almost rich, they need to show everything. Big car, big lifestyle, big image. But behind the scenes, tight cash flow. Constant pressure and deep anxiety. Asterisk, here's a simple test. Right now, ask yourself, if you lost your income tomorrow, how long could you survive? Now ask this. How long could you maintain your car? If the answer is not long, then that car isn't a symbol of success. It's a liability. Asterisk, and liabilities don't make you rich. They make you dependent. Asterisk, there comes a moment. For some people, it never comes. But for others, it hits hard. They realize, I've been chasing the wrong thing. Not wealth, but the look of wealth. And in that moment, everything flips. They stop caring about appearances. They start focusing on assets. They trade validation for freedom. Asterisk, they don't avoid cars. They avoid bad decisions. They buy what they can afford, not what impresses others. They think long-term, not emotional. They understand one simple truth. Every rupee spent is a soldier, either working for you or dying for you. And expensive cars, they kill a lot of soldiers. Asterisk, so now the question is simple. Are you building wealth or performing it? Because you can't do both. You either look rich now or become rich later. The choice is yours. Asterisk. Next time you see an expensive car, don't be impressed. Be curious. Ask yourself, is this freedom or is it a financial trap? Disguised as success, because once you see it, you can't unsee it.